Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. I'm here to talk about some NBA news, so let's get into it. Right here I'm getting both my NFL news and wrestling news, so if you ever go check those out, go watch those. So now I'm doing my NBA news. So, Jason Tatum via Celtics CLNS. So, the point differential thing. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Last Friday, where the game was already over and the guy's still trying to score, it's all about respecting the game and respecting your opponents. End quote. Jason Tatum on the in-season tournament. So, yeah, the point differential is a big thing with the in-season tournament. That's why in these in-season tournament games, you're still seeing teams try and score even though the game's already over because they're trying to run up that point differential in the in-season tournament. I mean, how about you defend the opponent and earn your respect through garbage time? Just defend the basket. Or probably because the coach takes them out in garbage time. But how about tell your team to defend the basket? If you know the rules and the team is trying to score, play defense and stop them. Or don't. I mean, but disrespect has nothing to do with it. Like, it's the in-season tournament, like the point differential thing matters. Like, I don't know if it should be in this, but it matters. Like it or not. I've never been a fan of people who whine about running up the score. If unpaid college athletes can take a beat down, then so should guys who get paid a lot of money. But on the flip side, I do understand the risk of unnecessary injury for a game that's already decided. Like I don't like unnecessary injuries when the game's already decided, so I get both sides of that argument. Like, if freaking college guys can handle a beatdown, then I'm sure NBA guys can. This is way worse than complaining about freaking double teams. Kind of loser mentality there from Mr. Jason Tatum. Josh Giddey. We gotta talk about Josh Giddey. Jesus. Josh Giddey is reportedly at risk of losing his $40 million sponsorship deal with Weet-Bix, an Australian cereal brand by the Sanitarium Health Food Company, amid the NBA investigation into allegations of Giddey having an inappropriate relationship with an underage girl, per the NY Post. The 21-year-old Aussie has been removed from the company's social media accounts, according to Code Sports. End quote. So Josh Giddey, he's already been removed from the company's social media accounts. He's reportedly at risk of losing that $40 million sponsorship deal. I think if all of it proves to be true, which it probably will be, I really think he's going to lose a $40 million sponsorship deal here. He's done, man. I just have a feeling Josh Giddey's done in the NBA. Or at least with the Thunder, at least. Maybe some team will pick him up, but I just don't see why he's still playing right now. Like, the MLB took the Wander Franco situation more serious with the underage girl than the NBA did with the Josh Giddey situation. So that's a rare MLB W for Robert Manfred. Like, the day of that.
Give the gift of comfort this holiday season with Tommy John. We've reimagined pajamas and loungewear with fabrics that are lightweight, breathable, and insanely soft.
I don't know why weirdos are trying to defend him. Like, yeah, I mean, I know at a nightclub, she faked her ID or something. She's like 15, you have to be like 21 or something to be in a freaking nightclub or whatever. And while yes, I understand he probably didn't know she was underage, but that's still no excuse to defend Josh Giddey. But she kind of did a legal thing, faking an ID. So they're both in the wrong. But Josh Giddey's more in the wrong because you're an NBA player. You can't have an inappropriate relationship with an underage girl, Josh Giddey. Just saying. He ruined his career just for a 15-year-old. Crazy. But, well, goodbye, Josh Giddey. He probably won't get, he probably won't get released from the NBA or banned. But I mean, Karl Malone didn't, then I don't think Josh Giddey will. I don't know how serious this investigation will be. Maybe he'll get suspended. I don't know. But let's get past Josh Giddey. But yeah, basically with the sponsorship deal, might get the sponsorship deal. He might lose it. So via TMZ Sports, Kyle Kuzma donated $600K in clothes to female inmates in Flint, Michigan. What do they gotta do with clothes, though? I mean, all jails and prisons have specific clothing, so it could be like plain sweatshirts, sweatpants, undershirts, socks, yada yada, stuff like that. I think it's for women re-entering society, is what he said. For some getting out, maybe out of prison. So, I think he quote tweeted that and said that. So, Jaime Jaquez Jr. I think that's how you say his name. Over the last 4 games, man, one of the steals of the draft, in my opinion. Over his last 4, he's averaging 18.5 points per game, 5.3 rebounds, 3.3 assists, 1.3 steals a game, shooting 53% from the field, 59% from 3, 86 from the line. He was a dog at UCLA. I'm not surprised. I've watched a lot of UCLA games when he played. I'm not surprised. I'm surprised he fell that far in the draft to the Miami Heat. So Albert Shingun, be the podcast P show. Albert Shingun, he reveals he was happy to get drafted by Houston after hearing OKC fans were booing. I think Shingun and Chet are both really good players. I mean, it's tough to choose between both because I think they're both really good players. I'm not going to say who's better. So, Jaren Jackson Jr., man, is only averaging 1.1 blocks per game and 5.3 rebounds per game over his last 7 games. He's also shooting 30.6% from the field and 23.5% from 3 during the stretch. Memphis is now 3-13 on the season. Oof. His insanity runs over, man. He's been exposed as a fraud. The worst offensive stretch in his career. So fucking overrated. So, Paul Reed on defending Anthony Davis via KY_Carlin. Quote, he's a big flopper, so make sure I don't get in foul trouble early by any. I can't be too aggressive with him. He's going to be flailing, so I gotta make sure I stay out of foul trouble, unquote. Who? Paul Reed? Who? Who are you? Buddy, you're a bench player talking like a starter. He's gonna get like maybe 5 to 10 minutes on the floor at best. You're gonna be guarding like Jackson Hayes and Christian Wood, buddy. Bro, talking about Anthony Davis. Buddy, you're a bench player. You're gonna be guarding like Jackson Hayes. And your teammate is literally Joel Embiid. You're talking about flopping and your teammate's freaking Embiid. This fucking guy's talking. He's averaging 4 points and 4 rebounds in the season. I mean, yeah, he's coming off the bench behind the MVP. I don't expect 20 and 10. The point is, of what I'm saying, he shouldn't even be talking. Embiid is a master flopper, and this guy doesn't even get minutes. So, Billy Donovan's job is, quote, safe, per AKCJ Hoop. Billy Donovan is liked and respected by both ownership and management and also has multiple years left on his extension. While it's happened in recent situations like Fred Hoiberg and Jim Boylan, the Reinsdorfs typically don't like paying coaches not to work for them, so Donovan's safe, although it wouldn't be a surprise to see his staff tweaked moving forward, end quote. It's the most dysfunctional organization in the NBA, honestly, but they gave him an extension last offseason. That's all you need to know. He's here to stay for the better or worse. It's definitely for the worse. The record's terrible to start the season. His stars hate him, and the organization's going to choose him over every logical reason other than the fact that they like him. This ain't going to sit well with future free agents that they want to get. Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole says it's, quote, really cool being on the top of opposing teams' scouting reports. Oh, is it now, Jordan Poole? I've seen a lot of coverages. A lot of different coverages. It's honestly really cool. It makes you learn as a player. It makes you grow, go back, and watch film. End quote. 17 points per game on 51% true shooting. Yeah, I don't think the scouting report is like, oh, we have to worry about Jordan Poole and his 17 points on 51% true shooting. After watching film, he'll be like Kobe taking on three. There was that clip of Kobe's 3 Bulls players. Like this clip right here. But Jordan Poole, after watching the film, anyways. What the top of the don't worry about him list? Don't worry about Jordan Poole. Is that what he meant? Come on. Every Poole quote gets funnier at this point. He's delusional. Trae Young over his last 4 games has put up 35 points per game, 8.5 assists, 4.0 rebounds, 50% from the field, 50% from 3, and 80% from the free throw line. Man, Trae Young's kind of been him recently. He had a really slow start to the season, but he started to pick it up. I know it's 4-game sample size, but good shooters chuck shots more because they're good at it. And he's played a lot better here recently. Draymond Green, and he doesn't have anything to say about Rudy Gobert's clown behavior comment. Well, I mean, he's not wrong. And here's one thing we agree with. We need Draymond and Rudy Gobert at the next WrestleMania in a tables match. In a tables match. Draymond, he's the defending WWE champion here. Draymond Green, Rudy Gobert for the WWE Championship. Next Warriors T-Wolves game should be fun. Nikola Jokic over his last 3 games, 39-11-9, 38-19-8, and then 30-13-12. One of the best players in the league. Still the best player in the league, in my opinion. He's going to be up there for MVP again. Damian Lillard over his last 7 games, putting up 28.9 points per game, 8.0 assists per game, 4.7 rebounds per game, 45% from the field, 39% from 3, and 91% from the free throw line. Kind of bringing the free throw merchant here, because it's not like he's shooting a lead from the field, 45 from the field, 39 from 3. It's really the free throws that are carrying. Draymond Green says he doesn't regret choking Rudy Gobert. VSP. I don't live my life with regrets. I'll come to a teammate's defense anytime I'm in a position to come to a teammate's defense. What matters to me is how the people that I care about feel first and foremost. How are the people that I care about affected? How are the people I care about, what do they have to deal with? That's it for me. Dude's acting like Clay's life was in danger. It's crazy. Devin Booker over his last 7 games has put up 28 points per game, 28.9, 8.4 assists, 4.9 rebounds, 48% from the field, 39% from 3, and 91% from the line, and Phoenix is 7-0 in those games. Devin Booker's starting to cook. But yeah, that's really all I have to say here for this NBA video, so until next time, Malcolm White. Peace.